Breaking Mzansi Insider reports. Julius Malema addressed the media in Johannesburg on Thursday, tackling a series of high-profile and politically sensitive issues currently shaping public discourse in South Africa. The Economic Freedom Fighters (EFF) leader used the briefing to respond to developments at the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry, clarify his relationship with businessman Ze Nxumalo, and dismiss allegations linking him to controversial figure Shadrack Sibiya. On the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry, Malema raised concerns about the direction and credibility of the proceedings. He questioned whether the inquiry is being used as a political tool, suggesting that certain narratives are being pushed to target specific individuals. Malema emphasized the need for fairness, transparency, and accountability, warning against what he described as trial by media. Addressing his relationship with Ze Nxumalo, Malema acknowledged knowing Nxumalo but rejected any claims of improper dealings. He stated that his interactions with Nxumalo have been lawful and above board, adding that political leaders often engage with various individuals in different sectors without it implying wrongdoing. On the allegations involving Shadrack Sibiya, Malema was firm in his denial. He dismissed the claims as baseless and politically motivated, insisting that there is no evidence linking him to any misconduct involving Sibiya. He accused his critics of attempting to damage his reputation ahead of key political developments. In the second part of his media briefing, Julius Malema struck a more defiant tone, warning that neither he nor the Economic Freedom Fighters (EFF) would be silenced by what he described as coordinated political attacks. He insisted that the recent allegations and public scrutiny are part of a broader effort to weaken opposition voices ahead of crucial political moments. Malema took aim at what he called selective accountability, arguing that certain political figures are shielded while others are constantly placed under the spotlight. He questioned why similar levels of scrutiny are not applied across the board, suggesting a double standard within institutions and investigative processes. On the issue of the Madlanga Commission, Malema indicated that the EFF is carefully studying testimonies and evidence emerging from the inquiry. He hinted that the party may take legal or political action if it believes the process is being manipulated or if its members are unfairly implicated. He also used the platform to rally his supporters, urging them to remain calm but vigilant. Malema stressed that the EFF's mission to fight corruption and economic injustice remains unchanged, despite what he described as distractions meant to derail their agenda. In the final part of his briefing, Julius Malema shifted focus to the broader political climate, warning that South Africa is entering a period where misinformation and strategic leaks could be used to influence public opinion. He cautioned citizens to critically assess what they hear and not accept every allegation at face value. Malema emphasized the importance of due process, stating that no individual should be judged outside of formal legal channels. He argued that reputations are being damaged through unverified claims, and called on institutions to act responsibly and avoid being drawn into political battles. Returning briefly to the Sibiya allegations, Malema reiterated that there is no credible evidence linking him to any wrongdoing. He maintained that if any proof existed, it would have already been presented through proper legal structures rather than media speculation. On his political outlook, Malema made it clear that the EFF remains focused on its core agenda: land reform, economic freedom, and dismantling corruption. He insisted that the party will not be distracted by what he described as noise, but will instead intensify its efforts on the ground. He concluded the briefing with a message aimed at both supporters and critics: accountability must apply to everyone equally, and the truth, no matter how delayed, will ultimately come to light.